Hollywoodbets Durban July Day was a day that Halo Stables will mark as a red letter day on their calendar, and one that will go down as some great memories. Another dance for me in the background, proudly wearing her splash out golden slipper winner. Blanket and sash really did a fantastic job. She romped home to win the Grade 2 event, and the yard stepped out their very first July runner in the way of my best shot. And Alan, just on a whole, that is such an achievement for a yard from the Eastern Cape, and it must be one that does fill you with a bit of pride and a lot of joy.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a bit of pride, and the joy was, just being part and parcel of a great day at Hollywood and Hollywoodbets Greeff. It was a really superb day and well organised.
It certainly was. You could feel the vibe coming through. And Alan, we always ask the jockeys when they ride in the big races, what did you feel like, going into the starting gates, and what did it feel like to saddle up your first July winner? You must have had a little bit of a butterfly.
Yeah, I think it was enjoyable. I think I always got butterflies coming into any race, especially when you think you've got a chance. But having your first July runner, I think I said to the people, it's like being at the Olympics. You might not land up winning it, but at least you're part and parcel of the elite group of horses running on the day and in the race.
Yeah, not all yards, not all trainers and jockeys involved. Obviously, the owners can say they've had a representative in the July race, and that definitely is something that will be the talk around the table for a while. And Alan, talking back to another dance for me, or going back to another dance for me, yet another of your 2-year-old fillies that stepped out to scoop great success this season. And I haven't gone into the history books per se, but I think 4 graded wins for an Eastern Cape trainer in a season must be up there with a record.
I'm pretty sure it is, and there's been some really decent trainers years gone by in the Eastern Cape, so hard to follow through on that, as records aren't kept that well.
Yes.
In years gone by. But it's not about that. It's about finding the right races for the horses, and we've been fortunate enough to hit the nail on the head.
It has been a superb season for the yard, a beautiful cherry on top with a fantastic Hollywoodbets Durban July Day, another graded race, as mentioned, the first July runner from the yard. Let's cross fingers there will be more. And Alan, final words, I'm sure you'd like to thank the owners behind you and your team, because without them none of this is possible.
No, you always got to thank your owners for putting their hand in their pockets and going to the sales, buying these horses and trying to mould them to what these fillies have achieved this season. The team at home, hard-working, everybody excited. But I think in general, the whole of Port Elizabeth was behind us this last weekend in Durban. And, it just goes to show, once I've said it before, the guys here in PE, they're a hard-working bunch, and we all got on pretty well with one another. And it was a great feeling after winning the race. Everybody was on the blower wishing us well, but they felt part and parcel
Yes.
of it, and felt very proud to represent them on Saturday.
I will say, PE, wherever the trainers go, the entire of the racing PE is behind them. It's lovely to feel that patriotism, and once again a huge congratulations to Halo Stables and to Alan Greeff.